Creative Tribe. My name is Pauline Dugald and I'm the Creative Focus Coach. And today I would like to talk to you about the subject of energy. Yes, I'm going to go into this direction of exploring a subject that is kind of hard to explore. Energy has always been very important for me for the longest time. And the way I perceive it and the way that I work with it has always been very important part of my creativity, of my life, and everything that connects to it. Because the way that I see it, everything is made out of energy. Like Albert Einstein said that matter is the vibration which has been so lowered as to be perceptible to the senses. There is no matter. And from the quantum science experiments, we know that the matter is actually vibration that turns into matter when we observe it. So it's very interesting, and I love going down those rabbit holes. But for me, the subject of energy really permeates all the fields that affect our lives. And that goes for business, it goes to personal relationships, it goes to our connection with nature, with ourselves. Everything around us shows up as a result of energy that we create ourselves. In a way, we are constantly projecting certain frequencies into the world. And we do that with our thoughts and thinking and all the processes that happen inside our head. Where do those processes come from? Well, they come from our environment. When we are born, we're given this ego type of personality. And then that personality starts getting loaded with all kinds of structures and belief systems and everything to make it functional in this reality. But what it does is that it also invites opportunities for us to twist that energy in all kinds of aspects that does not allow us to fully present ourselves to the extent that we can. So when I look at creativity, I look how important it is to observe that aspect of ourselves that is energy, and how important it is to be open to possibilities that the energy can be changed, it can be shifted. There are things that could be adjusted within yourselves, the energetic constructs that you're composed of and the energetic constructs that you interact with on a daily basis can be adjusted, can be shifted, and you can get different results from that. It could get really deep really fast if I start thinking about it, but essentially when we are presented with certain challenges in our daily lives, it gives us hints as to where those energetic blockages could be hiding. And without understanding that process, that aspect, it's easy to ignore that. It's easy to write it off as just something that happens in your outer environment and you are subject to that. You can't do anything about it, but you actually can. If you look deep enough within yourself and if you deconstruct what is happening to you in the outside world and how it makes you feel, that is where you're going to find those aspects of energetic misalignment. That is where things are stuck or stagnating, which could be promoted through the meditation practices, their breathing practices. And the most important practice of all is just facing that which is bothering you and facing the fears that you have, looking them straight on and accepting that they're there. And then working through that and seeing, well, where do they originate? Do you really need to have this thing in your energy field constantly reminding you of itself? Do you need that? Maybe you don't. And if you don't, then maybe you can release it. I love this subject because when you really understand that we are beings of energy and we can adjust and change our reality based on how we interact with that energy, a whole bunch of new things open up for you. And right now, I believe that we are undergoing certain changes in the world when we're becoming more aware and more open to these changes in the energy fields. We are accustomed to new things. and we begin to see more. When we see more, we're able to do more, and therefore everything around us changes. And it is for the benefit of everyone. When we see things like that in ourselves, we are able to heal certain things. When we heal them, we are more whole, and as a result, we can create better. So it all connects to itself, and there is a reason and deep purpose behind all those aspects that show up in our lives and demand attention. So I invite you, next time something happens in your outer world reality, I invite you to really look at it and consider what is the gift behind there. Because every difficulty that we face carries within it a certain gift. And if you really uncover that, if you really learn to sit with those discomforts, what is on the other side is so much bigger, greater, and more expansive. So that is my message for you for today. Trust this was helpful, and I will see you next time.